news.
Stop the music. It's time for news.
Heading over into the drone newsosphere with all the latest. It's Jeff Sills. What's happening, buddy?
Well, let's see. This news is kind of all over the place this week. So we'll start with the first one. The DJI Inspire 3 leaks have come out with patent images, including some spy photographs and I think some video as well.
Yeah.
So this thing is rumored to be released as early as April 2023, courtesy of the DJI leaker Osita LV. And I guess the information that has kind of come out for the specs is that it's anticipated to be compatible with the full frame 8K Zenmuse X9 gimbal.
Whoa.
Wow. And that it has the Ronin 4D cinematography system.
Yeah.
And let's see, FPV senior drone operator, delivering much better image quality, viewing angle, dynamic range, low light performance. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the range was also like around 15 kilometers using the O3 and video transmission, O3 Plus video transmission system.
That'll be good. How much is it, Jeff?
Yeah.
How much is that thing?
Don't have a price.
We should all. That should be your next game, Ken. We should all guess a number and see who's closest.
I always like to ask.
Originally, this thing was rumored to be foldable, right?
Oh, it is.
Really?
It's like it's just like the 2. Does the same thing. Looks like.
Yeah, it looks very similar.
It looks similar.
I say, I mean, it depends on the camera setup. I say a base model, whatever the base camera is going to be, everything else can be $4,500.
Without the Zenmuse camera, just
without the camera. No, the camera's going to skyrocket that number.
Yeah, I think it'll be 5,000 or more.
Yeah,
that's a lot of carbon fiber.
Yeah. I say 4,500, no camera.
All right. Well, I always like to ask Jeff what the price is because he doesn't know. And he says, "What's the price, Jeff?" I don't know.
Right. No friggin' clue.
It's cool though.
So, all right. So this week and Wednesday night and into Thursday, Portland received nearly 11 inches of snow. This is the second highest snowfall that they've ever had recorded in the city. Portland resident Tom Baker was kind enough to get his drone up and capture footage of the magnitude of this based on a number of semi-trucks that got stranded on northbound I-5.
Yeah, and guess what? I'm sure you can back me up, Jason. This is not illegal.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
If you went over into that lane on the left where the cars are...
Oh, where the cars are moving, yeah.
But right here...
Nope.
That is a ton of trucks.
Yeah. And it'd be cool if he was down, like, shooting the gaps between the trucks.
Yeah, but then somebody opened their door and get decapitated.
Ba-boom.
That whole thing, you know, so...
That hurts.
Yeah. I've done this when I've been stuck in traffic. I've flown down the length and see what's going on. But, yeah, there you go.
Okay, so this one comes to you, Ken. This is down around someplace you're familiar with, Jersey Shore. There's a town called Wildwood.
Wildwood, New Jersey, yeah.
Yeah, this summer they have instituted a new measure that's under consideration by the city government, that the new ordinance would require anyone flying a drone over the city to apply for permission with the police department.
Yeah, you know, I love this.
Wait. Between May and October.
There's
only that time.
I know. There are so many of these popping up all over right now. Like now, when the weather's warming up, there's so many cities go, uh-oh, damn, it's warming up. Well, we better make up some drone rules. Yeah, what do you think? Head to Kinko's, make a sign. Yeah, Larry, get down there, do it. Okay, good luck to you. You got to ask the police chief. If he's not there, get the head librarian, whatever. It's illegal. They can't do it. Ryan LaTourette is on it. Our buddy Ryan LaTourette. Your thoughts, Jason?
You waited till I put that cough drop in, didn't you? We even rehearsed that. Why would you do that to me? You did that on purpose.
Well, kind of, yeah, maybe a little bit.
You can't trust him.
I have the full faith of Ryan LaTourette.
Yeah, I mean, well, the thing is, municipality they can do it. They can make a rule that one of your headlights has to be purple. And if you don't have a purple headlight, they can give you a ticket, and then it's up to you to fight it, even though the law is on your side. That's your expense. And
Right.
that's why the stuff that Ryan LaTourette is doing and everybody who's in this fight for us and with us, to set precedent it's so important.
Yes.
Because then
And
eventually
that's actually, that's important, Ken, because we just say it's just the Jersey Shore, just Wildwood. Like, who's ever heard of that place? Ken has, apparently. And we think, oh, I live in Florida. What does it matter what's happening in New Jersey? It does matter, because once that becomes case law and something similar is happening down here in Florida, they're going to pull that as case law, and then it's another case against it and another case against it. Once there's enough case law against it, it's going across the nation. So yeah, it does matter.
Yeah, they fall like dominoes. And in fact, as far as the Jersey Shore is concerned, they tried doing this years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. Ocean City, New Jersey, which is where I lived for quite some time. They tried doing this, and then somebody said, "Well, no, you can't do that." And luckily they turned it around. But you're right; they will cite these examples. It'll become precedent. And then these wacky things will keep happening. But I'm sorry.
I always love it when the little municipalities decide to go thinking that they're big dogs and get smacked around a little bit. So
yeah.
Anyway, so if anybody has been following along with the John Mervyn Murdaugh, I guess, trial, there was a Netflix show that was released on Wednesday that had some really interesting information in it. There was an amateur sleuth, Eric Allen is a local YouTuber, and he had received a tip that in September of 2021, the police were going to be searching a place called Moselle, and they were looking for evidence associated to the murder of the wife, Maggie, and the younger son, Paul, who was, I guess, murdered on the property the night of June 7th. So Alan put his drone up, believing that he was too late to see anything. He was trying to get video footage of the cops searching the place. What he ended up getting was the brother, and I'm trying to think who the other one was. The brother and the son hauling weapons out of the location. These are weapons that potentially could have been involved in the murders. Right, they moved 8 weapons from the 1,800-acre estate in South Carolina, and he just happened to be there and caught this just absolutely amazing footage.
That's a lot of guns.
So, yeah, that's a lot of guns.
Is that enough?
I mean,
do you have
South
enough?
Carolina.
I mean, do you have enough? Maybe one more. Maybe one.
No,
I'll just throw
it's
one.
South Carolina. That's an appropriate number of guns. So. Now, if it was Texas, on the other hand, it's a whole different story.
Not enough.
That's like 3 closets,
right,
and a storage shed out
just
the back.
those are just the guns in the East Wing.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
But anyway, that dude, what do you think? Guilty or not guilty? Let me know in the chat what you think.
Yeah, you guys, I'll let them decide that.
Yeah.
All right. So next in the news, this one is actually fresh. This is from today. Michael O'Leary is the Ryanair chief. And he has called on Eamon Ryan, who is the transport minister in Dublin, to crack down on drone problems, because for the 6th time today, they had the Dublin Airport was shut down because of a suspected drone in the area.
Oh. And they have a sign and everything, but they have a sign, Jeff. They have a
they have a
sign.
Yeah, the sign should have worked. But this is the 6th drone closure they've had in 5 weeks. So apparently this one happened in the evening. Somebody spotted a drone near the airport, and so that brought all of the runway traffic to a halt. And of course, the minute that those planes stop flying, that is millions of dollars.
And by the way,
revenue.
I think that Murdaugh guy, is that how you say his name, which is close to murder? That's just unfortunate, isn't it? He's a Murdaugher. I think he was found guilty. I think he was found, yeah. All right. Yeah.
All right.
So bye-bye.
All right. So next in the news, we have the Drone Racing League. Recently was showcased in Miami.
Nice.
Lone Depot Park will be transformed into a real-life video game where drone pilots will race custom racing drones at 90 miles an hour.
This is going to be the best way you can spend your weekend. High-flying fun. We have the 12 of the world's best drone pilots that fly in our league, and Saturday night is very special because it's the World Championship, which means that we're going to crown the best drone pilot in the world right here in Miami.
Okay, now you have the lights are out at the stadium. These are illuminated. They're going 90 miles an hour. Explain to me how this is safe for people that are going to be in attendance.
This is absolutely safe and fun. So I brought with me the Racer 4 drone. This is illuminated with 1,000 LED lights. It's going to whiz through the most insane aerial course through Marlins Park, up into the rafters, down. Everyone is safely secured behind netting. We've done over 40 events in the world, and it is just going to be such an exciting thing to experience.
So this is a thing.
Yeah.
Drone racing is a thing. How long has it been a thing?
So we're a 7-year-old sport.
Wow.
We're the global professional circuit. We have 80 million fans in the world.
So are these guys, or these operators looking at the drone? Are they looking at a screen that looks at the drone? How does it work without crashing?
You'll see them in their goggles. We do what's called FPV racing, first person view. So for them, it feels like they're racing through a camera that's in the front of the drone.
Wow.
So they feel like they're flying. Exactly right.
Wow.
Okay,
Exactly
you've
right.
piqued our interest. If folks are interested in attending, how do they get tickets? And where? How much are the tickets?
Tickets are $25 for a single ticket, or you can buy a family 4-pack for $80. Go to drl.io. Tickets are still available. The doors open at 6, but be in your seats by 7 if you want to see Tyreek Hill.
And stay to the end, right? Because there's a special show.
Yes.
Absolutely. The roof is going to open, and there's going to be an epic drone light show presented by Algorand, our title partner.
I have seen the drone light shows, and those are amazing.
This is going to be so special. Think about this as a drone racing party. Tons of music, entertainment, lights. It's going to be a great time.
You know, it's easy to cringe at something like this. I mean, local news is cringy to begin with, but this is actually what we need, because you can see that they don't have any idea what this is, you know, but this is the way we inform the general public. We got to do this kind of thing. We got to get out there, because all of us are like, how the hell doesn't he know about the DRL? But you know, it's still kind of niche.
Okay, but can we not use words like epic and whiz? She said they're going to whiz through the sky.
They hired her to do a job.
And then what else did she say? Some high flying fun. I was like, Ken, do you want to whiz through the air with some high flying fun? Good buddy.
I know it's in local news. They have to do that kind of stuff, but it's good to get that out there. It's good that it is a news story. You know, because
you're right. It was how about this? I apologize. It was a positive drone news story.
Absolutely. We need to become more mainstream. You know,
just don't say whiz.
Yeah, DRL is probably one of the best things that I've seen come to the drone community in several years.
Mm-hmm.
Just from the standpoint of the competition. The sports, the fact that it's getting syndicated, that they've got sponsors, that I mean, there's so much to it that, you know, we see the manned drones, you know, they're starting to build a racing league for them as well. It's going to be really interesting to see how it flushes out.
I'm getting some information from my producer. I believe it's going to be lit, yo. Back to you in sports.
All right. Well, next to the news.
Force multiplier.
Yeah.
So we talk about drones doing stuff in warfare. We talk about drones, you know, for general use, doing outdoor weddings, filming things. But the real workhorses of drones are the drones that are used in the agricultural business. Taranis is a company that builds drones that are AI-powered crop intelligence solutions, is what they call them. And these essentially very sophisticated drones can go out season long and take photographs of the fields, and they can use those photographs to discover if there's any yield-robbing pests, insects, you know, diseases in the plants. They can track the growth of the crops. They can identify the nutrient deficiencies that they need. All of this information is something that the farmers in the past would have to go out and kind of manually do, and it would take time, et cetera. They have the ability now to use the drones and get this information much faster, much more accurate, real time. But the benefit is that because the property next to them, the next farm over, may be experiencing the same problem, this information can be shared, and they build a network, using these drones to improve all of the crops in the general area. And this is one of those things that when I first started reporting on these years ago, I know that we had some really funny videos of them like picking oranges and doing kind of crazy stuff. But this AI intelligence solution where it goes through and it scans the crops and gives them information back is just absolutely amazing. And I love seeing this use of drones. This is probably one of my favorite things to see them do.
But you also like spying on people's young daughters in their bikinis, right? Like we all do.
No.
Right? I mean,
No.
everybody knows that, right?
No.
Right?
No. No.
I mean, drones could do great things.
No. Stop it. No.
Yeah. Feed the monster.
All right.
Yeah.
So, speaking of kids,
Yeah.
this next story comes out of Wichita Falls, and this is our feel-good story for the evening. Wichita Falls, Texas. The search went on recently for a missing teen.
Wichita Falls police say the 16-year-old reported missing yesterday has been found. This happened about an hour ago. Police say the girl was located with an adult male near the Walmart on Greenbrier Road. Wichita Falls police say it also gave them a chance to try out a new piece of equipment for the first time. Police deployed their drone operations team at Holiday Creek near Booker T, Washington. Police say this was the first mission their drone team has flown, and they're looking forward to the future of the program.
It really gives us a lot more flexibility and options in all areas of the department: crash investigation, scene mapping. So we're pretty excited about it.
Sullivan said he hopes to expand the drone operation team in the near future.
Things are looking up in Wichita Falls. Back to you, Bob.
Yeah, that wind noise was fantastic.
The wind noise and I'm going to stop.
Look,
critiquing.
anybody can be on local news. Anybody. Are you pretty?
Well-
Can you read? You're hired.
All right, so we're gonna switch gears though, because that's our feel-good story for teenagers. Now we're gonna go to our stupid idiot story for teenagers.
Great.
A close call on this heavily traveled highway. Union County deputies say teens were throwing massive rocks onto the Monroe Expressway Friday night. One slammed onto a tractor trailer, causing $2,000 in damage.
If that vehicle had lost control and hit someone else, it could have been deadly, and a lot of lives impacted by that.
Deputies searched high and low to find the teens responsible. Chief Deputy Tony Underwood told me his team used the same tool to track down the suspects around 10:30 Friday.
Especially at nighttime, when you have individuals running through the woods, you can quickly deploy, a drone.
Detectives say the infrared drone tracked several heat signatures in the woods near the expressway ramp.
How much time passed between you guys receiving the call for service and finding the suspects?
I want to think the time it took from the initial call for service until the time we had individuals in custody, probably 45 minutes to an hour.
If you only had boots on the ground, how long do you think that would have taken?
If we would have caught them at all, it would have taken quite a bit more work to identify and find them.
Wow. Drones are doing good things. And by the way, you hear stories like that all the time about kids dropping stuff over overpasses. People get killed from that. And it's good that drones can identify our future habitual criminals and just get them in jail early, get them used to it, get them institutionalized right away.
Get them, put them right in there so that they don't even have to worry about having to wait for this opportunity. Yeah. They can get in there early. They can start fresh.
Yep.
They can
get their digestive system
make
used
friends,
to that jail food and the bologna sandwiches. That's what you got to do, because
You get the
if you're a kid
tats.
and you have a great idea, I got a great idea. Let's go throw rocks over the overpass. Then that's your future, dumbass.
get the tats and everything.
Ken, are any of yours prison tats?
All of them are. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All of them are. Yeah, of course.
huge
Yeah.
prison.
Yeah.
Huge prison tat guy.
Your teardrops?
Yeah.
I just for the show, for the stream, I put makeup over my teardrops.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
That's probably right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's that MS-13 thing. It's great. All right. So next is
Jeff, that doesn't even make sense.
It's like, okay, we're done. Let's just tack one more idiotic thing on the end of that. Okay.
absolutely yeah.
All right. We don't have Drew Camden waiting. or
No, we
anything.
don't have Drew
Let's
Camden waiting.
move it along.
Well, the next story I did not want to do. Okay, I will
Why
tell you
not?
that right now.
Why
I
not,
did not
Jeff?
want to do this story, and if people in the audience will figure out in 3 seconds why I didn't want to do this story, because I don't want to do this story, but I'm going to do this story anyway.
Yeah. Tell us about it.
Okay, because I'm a news guy. So, out of
A highly paid news guy.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Of course.
oh yeah,
yeah.
I'm making big bucks. I'm telling you. Decades ago, there were stories about the CIA strapping cameras to birds to collect intelligence. Today, out of New Mexico, they're using drones and birds to mimic nature.
Oh yeah. Check this
As
out.
I understand, you're working on developing drones that look like birds in some cases, sometimes using maybe a taxidermied bird as a base. Is that how to describe your work? How do you describe your work?
What we have been doing is to develop bio drones that as part of that is robot, a part of that is a taxidermy birds, or there are feathers, or the wing of the birds, or a part of the birds. So we have been doing reverse engineering to see, for example, a specific bird that we have used, the wings or the part of the body. They're like pheasant and the pigeons, which those components we have considered, and then we have done reverse engineering to see once the birds are flying, what is their like the flapping frequency, what has been their weight, and all of those characteristics that they had during the time that they were alive. So we were thinking to use the part of the taxidermy part of the birds and do reverse engineering and make them flyable again.
So his accent was a little rough. If you didn't understand what he said, they're taking taxidermied birds, and instead of using plastic or carbon fiber as the frame, they're using the bird's own skeleton, and they're just making them.
Well, I mean, there is a precedent for this. There was a guy years ago that took his cat and took a taxidermy
I remember the cat. Yeah, I remember the cat.
Made a drone
But
cat that flew.
That's overtly silly and hilarious and wonderful. This is like zombie bird time. Just grab the taxidermy pheasant off of your and just put a motor on them.
He describes it as bio drones. So this is hybrid.
Since it's half animal, half drone, is it going to need remote ID?
That's a good question. And you know what? This is a question that we can pose.
And where would you put it? Where do you insert the remote ID module?
Under the rear tail. Yeah. Anyway, Jeff, thank you very much for the wonderful news. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
What about the bird song?
I don't know what you're talking about, Jason. I don't know.
Jason, shut up.
Oh! I'm not going to do that to you, Jeff. Thanks, buddy. We appreciate it.
Thanks for stopping by. Now get out.
We should probably mention RemotePilot101.com. Isn't it a great place?
Great place.
It is a great place. Tell us about your place, Jason.
So, Remote Pilot 101, no one has prepared more Part 107 pilots than us. And you'll be pleased, those of you who are current customers now, you're going to be experiencing version 3 and a brand new learning management system in about 2 weeks. So the best just keeps on getting better. RemotePilot101.com. Use promo code Heron18, which, by the way, Ken, I can't brag on you enough. When we search promo codes, you know me, I'm all about our marketing and everything else. Heron18 is the most used promo code. Your people listen to you, Ken.
Yay! Thank you, people. I appreciate that. And you've been very busy updating the lessons too, because there's
not every video has gotten a facelift. There's 76 videos in there. Every single one has gotten a facelift. The course has gone from 9 hours to almost 12 hours now. There's just so much new content. We're always trying to innovate, push new content. Now with all the recurrent tests changing so much, we're like, wow, we just launched our new course. We need to fix it now. So we're back to that. I was just reviewing some of the stuff our writers sent over earlier for some of the content, and there's some more great stuff coming out here soon as well.
And you take actual questions that test takers give you and kind of incorporate those in the quizzes too, right? So they're actual FAA questions.
We have a ton of data on that, no doubt. So yeah, and I always share, you know this, Ken, I call them the boot camps at the end, where I share, this is a question you're going to see on your knowledge test. Let's not memorize it. Let's understand the why behind it. But just to prepare them for the knowledge test. You know this though, Ken. I want you to be safe in the real world. My mission isn't just to pass a test. I want you safe when you're out there flying FPV, whatever it is, so you can be a light and be a mentor to everybody else that's out there wondering about what this new drone space is. Even though it's not that new, but to many it is so new. We have to be ambassadors to that.
You're a shining star, Jason. A shining star. Awesome.